About to show this beautiful listing here today, guys, Monday. But I wanted to point something out to you. There's so many little things about a house that you need to look at whenever you're first going in and seeing it. And it's impossible to see everything, but there's some major issues that I always like to point out. First thing I want to show you guys is drainage. So check out, I'm not sure if you guys can see there, but quite a bit of water right here. See how shiny the water just puddles right there? A lot of people would just come in here and say, oh, well, it just rained. It actually just rained. But I'm glad it actually rained, because you can actually see how this water puddles like right over here in this area, and it's just sitting there. It's not going anywhere. So I'm wondering if it's actually sitting there and going into the crawl space, and that causes a lot of issues. When I walked in the kitchen, the floor in the kitchen is kind of bubbling. And so again, I'm not a home inspector, but I've seen these so many times that water is one of the worst things for a house. If you let even just one little drop constantly over several years, is going to rot the wood, or it's going to cause moisture issues underneath. It's going to cause that wood to decay and disintegrate, and a lot of times it becomes powdery over the years, and then you start having cracked floors and cracked foundations and issues all over the walls, and it's just a big deal. So even just a little bit of water puddling, like, all they need to do there is just make sure that it drains correctly over to the side and it doesn't sit there. So very, very important. Always when you go see a house, make sure that it drains properly and that there's no water puddling anywhere, and that all the gutters, actually all the gutters here are kind of nice. See here, and that's fine because it's actually going underground, so they do have a good system here for drainage. But still, I mean, look at this stuff here. It's just a water puddle right here. And then the ground around the house as well is wet. So again, it's fine that it's wet, but it's just soaking wet, it's mushy. And so the water is not draining properly. So anyway, again, I'm just showing this house. I haven't done a home inspection, but buyers are gonna have to do a home inspection if they do end up getting this property. But always, always, always make sure that the property drains well and the water doesn't sit there. Thanks, guys.